screen for you. Use those interest-free pays. So fun. And it makes a great fan, too. Look at that. Simon Fraser, a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Lisa.
All right, thank you. You know, do some shopping with us. And this is all about those hot gift ideas for this year. You know, there's always those items that are really stand out. Well, this is the hour of those products. So the Ultimate Touch unisex gloves, these are coming up. We're going to explain why any of us with a touch screen device need to have these. These are one of those items that I'm pretty sure that person that you're shopping for this holiday season don't have. And look at this price, $22.99. 509415 is your item number. We're going to go from sizes small to medium to large, and we have black, blue, gray. We also have the light tan, I do believe we're calling it. And did I forget anything else? So it's black, gray, brown, blue, and light tan, I think. This is the light tan. Gray. Okay, so the light tan is quite a light gray, technically, when I look at it. Now, holiday price of $22.99, 4 pays of $5.75. So Catherine is here, and Catherine, like many of us, these days, this day and age, it is all about the touch screen.
That's right. That's right. It's turning into a touch screen world here. I brought a pair for you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And what you'll notice right away is, first of all, it's all 10-finger capability. This is very unusual. We also have a non-slip coating on the palm, and that helps you grip your device, but it also helps you in your daily life if you're driving or skiing, any of those times.
When I go running and I listen to my my device with all my music on it, it's a touch screen.
That's right.
I can't stop and take off my glove necessarily all the time without a real rigmarole. It's a big deal.
That's right.
Well, we should explain to you the whole point of these Ultimate Touch gloves. If you're not familiar, basically any device that you are touching with your finger, you know, you're scrolling through your songs, you're texting, maybe you've got any of those tablets.
That's right.
It's your finger and the screen that connect. If your clothes touch the screen, it will not move. It will not change.
That is correct.
If you are wearing a traditional pair of gloves, Catherine.
That's right.
It will not move.
It will not move. And that's because basically your fingers conduct with the screen. And when you have the nip or anything on your finger, the screen just doesn't work. So what we have here is it's a patented blended yarn, which actually has a special microscopic carbon fiber in there, and what it does is it connects with the screen, and it's evenly spread throughout the yarn, so it's on both sides of the fingers. Like, I can actually use my knuckle, I can use the tip of my finger, and with these gloves, because you have all 10-finger capability, if you have something like one of these larger tablets, then you're able to use all 10 fingers when you pull up the keyboard even.
So I love that. And you know what? We've been bringing a lot of tablets here for you, and you can totally do all of those things that you normally would without wearing gloves.
That's right.
But with your Ultimate Touch gloves. So if you're thinking gift ideas, if you have that person on your shopping list who has a tablet, who has a touch phone, who has a GPS, any device that has that touch screen, this is an amazing gift. It's a very affordable gift.
Thank you.
At $22.99. It's funny you should say that, because on my phone, I have a screensaver.
Yes.
It's my mechanic's dog, and he's an English bulldog.
Oh.
They're just adorable, aren't they?
They are.
So 4 pays of $5.75. Small, medium, and large is how we're actually going to size. So the gentleman, can they wear these if they be a large?
Yes, these are completely unisex gloves. I would suggest a large for a man. Myself, I'm a medium. Lisa, you have on there the small.
Oh, okay.
So a petite woman, or if you are a preteen or somebody who is maybe a petite person, a small would do you. A large is great for a man. My husband has large hands, and he wears the large, no problem.
Okay, perfect.
And these also, you have to remember that these are working as finely as your fingers actually do. So it means that you can actually use it for text, and you will be able to hit the keys. It's a very warm glove, 80% lamb's wool.
I can feel that.
It's for year-round excuse me, winter round use, and so that while you're in the car and perhaps you're driving, you've got the grip on the steering wheel and you want to use your GPS, you can actually just go over, use your GPS, and not have to take your gloves off.
Now, $22.99. This is a fantastic price when you see the original. It's $34.99. You have 4 pays of $5.75. If you do struggle, and I find that I do, particularly with people that I don't know that well sometimes, or gentlemen. Any fella on my list, I find them pretty tough to buy for.
That's right.
Especially when it's a gentleman and you've got a price range.
That's right.
You know,
right.
You're not necessarily going to be able to buy everybody a tablet, but you know what? You know they have a tablet or a touchscreen phone. These gloves will be the gloves that they don't have.
That's
Everybody has gloves, usually, or mittens.
But everybody loves to get them for Christmas,
yes.
just the same. And what a stocking stuffer that is,
These
because now it's the glove
so
that actually does something else other than keep your hands warm.
Don't have to take any of the gloves or the mitts off.
That's right.
They feel great. They provide warmth, because I believe we were talking before and you were saying, you know, there have been other types of gloves like this on the market.
That's right.
But they don't offer the warmth, and this is the whole point of having a glove on in the winter.
That's correct. That's correct. And so they are 80% lamb's wool, 20% acrylic, which means also they're very, very soft, and in with the microfiber, the special carbon fiber is blended in with the acrylic. It's part and parcel of the acrylic, and that is what makes these work. And it's front and back on all 10 fingers. And it's not just the tip of one finger and the tip of the thumb, so all you can do is text. You can actually use all fingers.
That's great.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, what makes these different technology-wise? How is it possible versus some of the gloves out there? Is there something special about these?
Well, essentially, what is on the market normally is that the color is different from one yarn to the next, and there's a special patented blend for this yarn with the carbon fiber mixed in, which allows the glove to be continuous in color. There's only a little bit of a differentiation in our lightest color here between the fingers and the hand, but essentially they are just like an everyday winter glove that you can use for everything without anybody knowing that they're actually different.
Very cool. So we have the blue. This color we are calling the light tan.
Yes.
Now, just so I can be clear, the light tan to me looks like a very light gray heather.
It is. They are all a little bit heather, the yarn, and they're really quite lovely. All of the colors.
And then with this gray is that charcoal color.
That's right. And they're perfect for anybody, really.
Exactly. Any age, pretty much. Once they're into the small size.
Male, female, doesn't matter.
Black or brown.
That's right.
And again, $22.99. It's a stocking stuffer.
Can't beat it.
Yeah, it's a stocking stuffer. It is a very usable gift. You know, sometimes you get the tie.
That's right.
Dad gets something. It's oh, isn't that nice? Now, these are gloves that will be used that they do not have.
That's right.
Quite often, you know, people these days, we are always checking our device.
That's right.
We're using our tablet. I read with mine. I watch movies, you know, all kinds of things, right?
The worst part is, too, is that myself before now and friends of mine, you're always ripping them on and off, and then you lose your gloves. You leave them places. And so what happens is that you've got your gloves on, your phone rings, oh, you got to rip your phone, your gloves off, and to use your phone or to talk to somebody. And you know what? In the winter time, it gets really cold, doesn't it? So we don't really want to be taking our gloves on and off all the time. And when you have the fine dexterity of all 10 fingers and the warmth of 80% lamb's wool with 20% acrylic, and they're unisex with a non-slip coating, which is very unusual, and like I said, makes a terrific driving glove, and it's terrific for sports too. If you're skiing, I know that a lot of people, they ski down back into the ski club, then they text their friends and say, oh, they're on their way, and so on, and you're still cold.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this to me, it makes sense. It is our ultimate touch gloves. We do have for you here the different colors. It's a really great price, $22 and change. Use those interests for easy pays. Small, medium, and large. In the blue, what we're calling the light tan. We have the gray, the black, and the brown that I'm wearing as well. Love these.
I love them
too. As a tablet owner and a phone with a touchscreen owner. corner.
That's right. And with everything changing now, touchscreen
That's the way
world,
it's going.
it's going everywhere. New cars have the dashboard and it's all touchscreen.
Exactly. All right, Catherine, thank you so much.
You're very
Pleasure.
welcome, Lisa.
All right,
Thank you.
and we do have lots more great gift ideas for you for this season. Don't go too far. We'll be right back with more right after this.